Hey guys, Mike here. Thanks for tuning in to another video. And if you guys are doing research on the Millionaire mailer, the Power of 4 program reviews, Impact Mailing Club reviews, Six-Figure Stamp Club, Abundance Network reviews, Share the Number reviews, 30-Day Success Formula reviews. There's a bunch of different programs out there for direct mail marketing. But I am going to talk about this program today, and this is a flyer program I put together back in 2017. And in 7 months, this flyer program generated me a six-figure income in 7 months. So I think I did the math on this, and it averaged out to a little bit over $14,000 per month in a 7-month period. And I launched this back in 2017, pretty amazing. So this video is not about me, but what this flyer program can do for you here in 2019 and beyond. And the great thing about this program, guys, you don't have to talk to people, touch computers. You don't have to build a website, a blog. You don't have to have a lead capture page. And in fact, this type of cash flow that I shared on this video earlier was generated without a website, without a blog, without a lead capture page. Okay? Literally, you guys just mail the flyer. My system takes over. I have a recorded phone number on this flyer that people go to, listen to the message. And after the recorded message on this flyer, they get my cell phone number to call me, text me, email me. And there's also a website on this flyer now too. And after people go to the read the flyer, call the recorded message, get my cell phone number, I can call them back on your behalf, sign them up on your behalf, and your ID number is going to be down here on the bottom right-hand corner. Okay? And as you see, the ID number on this flyer is 1000. That's the ID number you're going to want to request this flyer from. And to get this flyer, I'm going to show you how to get it in just a little bit. All you got to do is email me. But pretty phenomenal that a simple little flyer could generate, you know, an average of $14,000 in a 7-month period. So anybody tells you you need a website, you need a blog, you need a lead capture page, you need to build a list to make great money from home fast, that's a bunch of hogwash, because you don't. And this program is proof. And if you don't believe me, why don't you do yourself a favor after this video? Go to this website in yellow on this flyer, www.mastermoneywithmike.com, www.master, M-A-S-T-E-R, money, M-O-N-E-Y, with Mike, W-I-T-H-M-I-K-E.com. Now, when you come to that link, you're going to come to my video right here. And you're going to want to need to sit down and watch the whole video, because on the first part of this video, I share video proof of $1,900 coming in one single day. But the second part of this video is what you want to listen to get the training on how this flyer program works. And you're going to want to watch the video when you have about a half hour of free time. And if you don't have a half hour of free time, folks, please don't go to that link, because I want you to watch the whole video to get a complete overview on the training portion of how this program works. Okay? So the first part, yes, is video proof. The second portion of this video, at the link of mastermoneywithmike.com, is training. So make sure you watch the video when you have about a half hour of free time. Okay? So now, let me share with you guys what comes in the startup kit. This is what the flyer looks like, right? I'm going to share with you what comes in the startup kit. As you see here, I've got my forever stamps. I went to my local Walmart store and bought some windowed envelopes, because a windowed envelope is what I recommend you mail this flyer in. So anybody wants to know the recommendation for the envelope, a number 10 envelope that's a windowed envelope with peel and stick adhesive on it. So you can just tear off the peel and stick adhesive so you don't have to lick envelopes. Man, who wants to do that in 2019, right? And I recommend you send this flyer in a windowed envelope, like this, with a stamp up here, a forever stamp in the upper right-hand corner. And you just fold this flyer inside this envelope and you put a label on it. So before I share with you guys what's in this startup kit, it's going to come to you in a first priority packet or a white envelope like this, if you participate. But to get this flyer, all you got to do after this video, folks, is email me at successfreedomteam@gmail.com. Successfreedomteam@gmail.com. Do not email me at another email address to get this flyer, okay? But email me at successfreedomteam@gmail.com. And in the body of the email, the body, not the heading, folks, the body of the email, say, Mike, I'm requesting your flyer for your mail order marketing club. And I'm requesting that flyer from ID number 1000. That's what you do, folks. And I'll reply back with the flyer for you to listen to the 17-minute recorded message to see if this is for you. The 17-minute recorded call is right here. So that's what you do. Pause the video and write these credentials down. My email and the ID number. That's how you get the flyer, folks. Now, before I tell you guys what's in this startup kit, I've already told you to mail in a windowed envelope. I'm actually going to send you a windowed envelope, right, with a label inside the envelope with your startup kit like this. So you guys know the type of envelopes I recommend you mail in, okay? So trust me on this. I've been doing this stuff a while. I've been full-time from home from direct mail marketing since 2014, over 5 years. And I'm not claiming I know everything. But I'm not the new kid on the block, okay? I'm not claiming to be a know-it-all. But I must have been doing something right to generate a six-figure income with this program in 7 months. So I'm telling you to mail it in an envelope like this because it don't look like junk mail. Literally, this looks like an envelope that was sent from a business. It does not look like junk mail. And they have no clue it's a work-at-home opportunity. Now, before I tell you what's in the startup kit, I want to share something with you. Let me move this first priority pack and this white envelope aside. I'm going to say that about 60% of your success in direct mail marketing are the leads. The leads. The leads are going to come to you on peel and stick labels in this startup kit from me. I'm going to say this right now. Do not use any other lead source than what I recommend. You only want to mail, and you may want to pause the video, write this down. You may want to grab a pen and paper or something to take notes on this. Only if you're doing direct mail, I don't care what program you're in, if you're looking at the or if you're in Millionaire Mailer, the Power of 4 program reviews, if you're doing Impact Mailing Club reviews, Six-Figure Stamp Club reviews, Abundance Network reviews, Share the Number reviews, 30-Day Success Formula reviews, or any of these other direct mail marketing programs. You only want to use a lead source of people that have bought, not inquired for free information or filled out a form on the internet. You only want to buy leads of opportunity buyer leads, of people that have spent money on a direct mail marketing program. I'm sorry, I got this cat here. She wants to be on top of me. She sleeps beside me in bed. But you only want to buy, okay guys, what's called opportunity buyer leads of people that have bought. Bought what? A direct mail marketing program that they've purchased through direct mail, either through buying a mail order program through a flyer that has come to them in the mail or a postcard that has came to them in the mail, like that, and that have purchased through direct mail in the last 90 days. Why? Because they've purchased in the last 90 days, that means they're in the market now. You don't want to mail to leads that are 6 months, a year old. How do you know if they're in the market to buy? They might have been 6 months or a year ago, but how do you know they're in the market to buy a direct mail marketing program here in the here and now in 2019, right? Or whenever you're watching this video. So I just gave you something to save yourself some pain. If the program you're in is offering you a lead source with leads that are more than, I'm going to say 9 months old, that are old leads, and how do you know that leads your direct mail marketing program is giving you are not being rehashed to multiple people over and over again? Ask them that. How do you know? See, it's not just, well, the Millionaire Mailer is the best program in my opinion, or the Power of 4 program is the best program, or Impact Mailing Club is the best program, or Six Figure Stamp Club, Abundance Network, Share the Number, or 30-Day Success Formula, in my opinion, is the best program. Do you know what my opinion is? There is no such thing as the best program, because they're all the same. They're all the same. Now, what do I mean by that? These programs are direct mail marketing programs. They have different names, but the process of generating sales and money is the same with all of them. It's the same. It's the same. You have to market and advertise through flyers or postcards, right? Through mail order marketing. And you still have to get the person to, and this is important, write this down. If you're doing flyers, you have to get the person, first and foremost, to open the envelope if you're doing flyers. If your envelope's not getting opened, and they get it out of the mailbox and they look at it and it's like, oh, another one of these, file 13, in the trash, you're wasting your money. You're wasting your money if you can't get your flyer opened out of the envelope. Trust me on this. People that get these offers are getting slammed by different offers in the mail. So what makes your offer stick out over others? You see, this don't even look like a direct mail marketing program because it don't look like one. It looks like a letter sent from a business inside a windowed envelope. So if you're a person in one of these programs, I just gave you a hint. Don't send it, if you're doing flyers, in something that looks like junk mail. Don't put a label on the outside of the envelope. Put it inside so it don't look like junk mail. When I see a label like this on the outside of an envelope coming to my mailbox, and I don't recognize the return address, there's a good chance I'm going to look at that and say, another program. And if I'm stuck on my baby, I could keep it and open it, or I could throw it away. So step number 1, you got to get your envelope opened. Okay? And step number 2, you need good ad copy. Meaning, when they read your flyer, it cannot be boring. So they need to read it without saying after 2 sentences, this is boring. And they throw it away in the trash. They throw it away in the trash. No. No. Okay? The last place you want your mail order offer to go, boys and girls, is in the trash, and you wasting money. Folks, stamps are 55 cents a piece. They're expensive. So it's $550 to do 1,000 flyers sent in the mail in an envelope. $550. You don't want to flush your postage money with stamps down the toilet, do you? And waste your time and your money folding flyers, stuffing them in envelopes, sealing them, putting the stamp on, costing, gee whiz, 55 cents a piece times 1,000 is $550 down the tubes. You don't want to flush your money down the toilet, do you? So number one, you got to get your envelope open. Number two, it can't be boring ad copy if you're doing flyers. Okay? You want them to read. Read the whole thing. And you want them to take action, which might be going to a website, mastermoneywithmike.com. Right here's the video that shows them the proof this program works. And a little bit later on the video, it shows the video training. Let me pull the video forward. So here's the training part. Let me use a hypothetical situation and say you join me. Let's use level 1 for an example. Let me see if I can get this. If I can get a pen where I want it. Actually works. So on this portion of the video, I am on a whiteboard training. Let me just keep that video paused. So they can go to the website. If they don't want to go to the website and they're old school, they read, and they call my recorded hotline for the old school people that don't want to touch computers. And then they have this flyer in front of them so they can understand this diagram at the bottom of the flyer. One thing I want to mention, you do not want to skip levels with this program. There's 5 different ways to generate cash flow with this. Very powerful. Okay, but you don't want to join higher levels without joining the lower levels first. You can join at 150 or levels 1 and 2. For 150 and 250, that's 400. Or levels 1, 2, and 3 for 150, 250, 450. That's a total of 850. Write that down. Or all 4 levels for 150, 250, 450, and 1,050, which is $1,900. One time out of pocket. Okay. Now you may think $1,900, Mike, that's a lot of money. Well, yeah, it is, but you can make potentially up to $1,700 per person. That's the difference, instead of just nickel and dime chunk change. And 5 ways to generate cash flow. So do not join at 1,050 because if you do, you will not be able to receive money on pay lines number 1, 2, or 3 because you're only at 1,050. Now, if you can only do 150, I understand. There'll be an upgrade form in the startup kit to upgrade to levels 2, 3, and 4 when you're ready. But until you upgrade to all 4 levels, you can lose money on levels 2, 3, and 4 and lose payments of $200, $400, and $1,000. Add that up, $1,400 and $200 is $1,600 you can lose at one time, folks. If you're only at level 1 for 150, it can only generate payments of $100, $100, $100, and $100 on the row of 4 people. I don't want to confuse you, but I'm telling you that you can lose a ton of money if you're not on all 4 phases. But yes, you can always upgrade when you're ready. When you're ready. And what comes in your startup kit is this. Congratulations on joining our Wealth Building Asset Club. You get a welcome letter. You also get this upgrade form, right? It says upgrade form right here. All you do is fill it out. Tell me the level you're currently at, 150, 250, 450. Write it in there, the level you're upgrading to. Please circle it, 250, 450, or 1,050. Or you may want to join at levels 2, 3, or 2, 3, and 4 when you upgrade. Fill this out, send it in with your cash. And then here's your master copy of your flyer. Ain't that cool? Your ID number is going to be right down here. And yes, I do keep track of all this in my database. All this in my database. So if you think you're going to cheat and cross off that number, folks, I'll see it. I'll see it if you mail that form in. So don't change anything. Don't cheat. If you cheat, you get removed out of the program. Okay? So there's your master copy of your flyer. You will get leads in your startup kit, but when you want more leads, you just take this form. Here's the prices of the leads. $250 for 30 bucks. Pretty cheap. $500 for 50, $1,000 for 90, and $2,000 for 150. And the leads are important. The leads are important. You want to mail the right leads to the right offer to the right people and leads. So send this form in when you want more leads from me. And then you get a diagram like this. You'll want to make 4 copies of this diagram when it comes to you in your startup kit. And then of course, here's your leads on peel and stick labels. I'm going to give you some leads to start with. Plus, you're going to get that envelope right here in your startup kit of how I want you to send it. You just fold this up and you put the label, folks, on the back of the flyer. And you send it in the windowed envelope like this. So they literally will get this flyer from you in the mail. They will open it up, right? And they will read it. They'll read it, they'll read it, they'll read it. And as you see, the label is on the back corner of the flyer. And you literally, all you got to do, guys, is line up this windowed envelope and put the label, put the bottom of the flyer on the back, and line it up with the bottom of the windowed envelope like that. And then all you simply do is move the label about maybe over an inch or 2 and line it up with that windowed envelope. So you can see through, they can see through the envelope and see the lead, their name. And then you just fold it up. There's the front side. You just fold up the envelope. I'm sorry, the letter. You turn over the envelope. You turn over the flyer. You insert it and stuff it in the envelope. Real hard stuff, right? My 13-year-old son can do this. It's just so complicated, right? To put a flyer in an envelope, and then the label shows right through the envelope. That's why you want a windowed envelope. And then you just take the seal off, right? Tear the seal off. Boom. Tear off the seal. Seal the envelope. I'm going really slow for you guys, okay? And then you're good to go. Once you buy stamps at your local post office, yes, forever stamps are 55 cents. So get rolls of stamps, get your envelopes, your windowed envelopes, number 10, with the seal on it. I just buy these at Walmart. I bought 250 at Walmart today. So you'll have to see what the price is in your local area for these envelopes. So envelopes, stamps, leads, and if you want to put a return address on, you can, but you don't have to. I just have a stamp here that's got PLS, PO Box 622. It doesn't even have the city, state, and zip because I don't care about Nixies. If I get a few bad, I don't care. I don't care. You know why? Because I can't stop people from not forwarding their mailing address. If they move and they don't fill out a change of address form at their local post office, that's their loss, okay? Maybe they don't want to receive mail in the mail because maybe they're running from somebody or hiding. We can't do nothing about that. Don't worry about that. And don't worry about response rate. It's not about response rate. It's about how many convert and put money in your pocket, okay? So it's a numbers game, a numbers game, a numbers game. The more of these envelopes you put in the mail every single day when the mail goes, Monday through Friday or Monday through Saturday, the better. The better chance you have of making money. So if you're not willing to make up 20, to copy 20, 30 flyers a day with your ID number down here in the corner and stuff them into 20, 30 envelopes a day, seal them, buy stamps, mail 20 envelopes a day with the flyer in it, at least. If you're not willing to do that on a consistent basis, don't join this program because you're wasting your time and you're wasting your money. You need to at least put 20, 30 a day in the mail, okay? 20 or 30, let's say if you do 20 a day to start, Monday through Friday, that's 100 a week, 400 a month, okay? You've got to get enough out there, folks, to gain traction. How long does it take to make up 20 flyers? Stuff them in envelopes and send them in the mail. Maybe a half hour a day. If you're not willing to invest a half hour a day to a better way in life, what I have is not for you. Working from home is not for you. I'm just being honest. And if you're going to quit after a week of doing it and say, man, it's a whole half hour a day, I can't invest that much time into doing this, don't join. Don't join this program. Working from home is not for you because you're not committed for the long haul. So many people join these programs and they don't account for money for envelopes, money for stamps, money for mailing, making copies of the flyer. You know what I'm saying, guys? You got to treat this like a business, not a hobby. And yes, direct mail costs money. Stamps cost money, honey. Stamps cost money, honey. So you got to account not only for the cost to join, but the cost of marketing and advertising. And the cost you need for marketing and advertising are the cost of the envelopes, the stamps, which are 55 cents a piece, the cost to make copies of the flyer, and for leads. When you get low on leads, you're going to need to order leads. More leads to get more out there in the mail. So no, it's not hard. You don't have to talk to people, touch computers. It's not hard, but yes, direct mail costs money. And we wonder why so many people join these mail order programs, and in 30, 60, 90 days, they have to quit because they can't afford to mail any more postcards or flyers because they spend money for a program, but they don't account for the marketing and mailing expenses that it's going to cost to do this on a consistent basis. So the bottom line is, guys, you're going to need money not only to join, but to market and to advertise and to promote. If you don't have the money and you can't afford to mail 20, 30 postcards or flyers for any mail order marketing program you're in, I don't care if it's the Millionaire mailer, I don't care if it's the Power of 4 program, Impact Mailing Club, guys, I don't care if it's Six Figure Stamp Club, Abundant Network, Share the Number, or 30-Day Success Formula, or any other direct mail marketing program out there. It's time we all wake up and smell the coffee. I'm not trying to be a jerk, but I'm trying to be real and save you some pain. You're going to need money for mail order. And you're going to need to take, and you're going to want to do this, take about 40% of your profit you make in any of these programs and invest it back into more stamps, more envelopes, more flyers. Folks, the first program I started back in, 2013, it took me 5 months to get free. And I quit my job. I believe I started my first mail order marketing program in 2013, but I didn't quit and walk out of my job until 2014, about 5 months later. So it took me 5 months to get free. And the bottom line is this, guys. People join on their time frame. When they get your postcard or flyers in the mail, they may not join for a month. They may keep the flyer or postcard. They may join after 3 months. They may not join after 6 months. They may join after a year and keep this flyer in their glove compartment of their car because they're not ready, or they're just in a hurry, or they're going through a midlife crisis. It could be a divorce. It could be their kid is in jail. It could be they're up to their eyeballs in debt and they can't invest another dime right now. So when people claim these programs are scams after they don't make money in 2 weeks or a month, the program is not a scam. It's just people aren't ready. And I had a guy the other day I talked to on the phone, and he said he joined this person in this high-ticket program. And I'm not going to say his name or program, but it's a high-ticket program that's been out there a while. And he says, yeah, he took my money First and foremost, no, he did not. That person willfully sent it to him by their own free will. He didn't take the money. That person I talked to on the phone gave them $6,500 by their own free will. That man did not take anybody's money if it's willfully given to him. So all this crap and nonsense of everything I join is a scam. No, it's not. No, it's not. I'll go to bat for everybody, every program monitor and any program out there. It's not a scam. It's just that the people you've mailed to aren't ready to join yet. And you dropped out of the program after 2 weeks or a month because you're either a program jumper, you have a get-rich-quick mindset, you're looking for a lottery ticket, and you jump from program to program. I'm not saying any of you watching this video has ever done that, right? You've never done that. Yeah, I know how it is. Okay? And they're looking for a magic button to push or a magic, I don't know what they're looking for other than to get rich quick. But yeah, there's tons of programs out there. And it's unfortunate the mindset of these people that they don't give it 90 days before they're done. It's crazy. So yes, the market unfortunately is saturated with, I'm just going to say tire kickers, okay? People that are uncommitted, unwilling to stick in there for the long haul. And you guys have never done that yourself, have you? Don't mean to step on anybody's toes. But listen, you got to be committed. You got to have money to market as well as join. Stamps cost money. Envelopes cost money. You know, mailing flyers, making copies of flyers cost money. You know, I do my own in-house printing because I have my own HP printer. But let me tell you something. This ink cartridge I got right here, if you go to Staples or Office Max, HP 972X, and you ask them what the price is of this ink, they'll tell you it's $160-something just for ink. But that ink cartridge lasts me a while. And yeah, I just go buy my own paper to print with, you know, my own cardstock to make my own cardstock up. So I don't have to run to Staples or Office Max or somewhere else in my local area to make my own postcards or flyers. I can just print them up here in my home office. So it's Mike here. I've shared with you what's in the startup kit. Your next step is simple, folks. Email me at successfreedomteam@gmail.com. Request this flyer from ID number 1000. I'll reply back through email and get you this flyer right here to print off. Now you might say, Mike, I don't have a printer in my house. That's okay. Go to your local library and print this off from your email. You may have to pay a whole dime to get this flyer, right? Big spender, a dime. Look over the ad copy. After you get this flyer from me, then go to this proof video at mastermoneywithmike.com. Check out this video, folks. Sit down when you have a half hour to watch the proof training video. The first part of the video is proof of $1,900 coming in one day from one person. But the most important part is you stay on for the whole half hour to get the training on how this program works. And then if you like what you see, you can fill out the application and join. You can always email your questions to successfreedomteam@gmail.com. Okay, guys, hope you've liked the video. Give me a thumbs up. Go ahead and hit the red subscribe tab and the bell to get my updated training, tips, and mentorship. Okay, you got my email. If you have questions after you watch the training video, go ahead and email me right now. Watch mastermoneywithmike.com before you make an educated decision. And yes, this simple flyer without a website, blog, lead capture page generated me 6 figures in 7 months. Pretty amazing. I hope it all does the same for you. Hope you have a terrific Thursday. Peace, God bless. I'm out, and request your flyer right now. Bye for now.